Bonjour, je m'appelle Nathan, j'ai 22 ans. Actuellement, je suis un entraîneur au centre de cheerleading à l'équipe des seniors. Je suis aussi étudiant en génie civil et hydraulique à Grenoble INP. Je viens du Canada et là j'ai fait du cheerleading pendant 4 ou 5 ans. 4 ans comme athlète et puis 2 ans comme entraîneur. When I was in Canada, I had a good friend who was on the cheerleading team in my first year of university. And I'd never tried it before, but she said it was a lot of fun and they didn't have any guys on the team, so I thought I would try it out. And the first day I went into practice and I had no idea what I was doing, but they got me to throw a bunch of girls in the air and it was really fun and everyone was really nice and very welcoming, so I brought a few of my friends out that were not so sure about cheerleading. They loved it too, and we started the co-ed team that way. Yeah, the two biggest issues that people think of when they think of male cheerleaders is one, that there are no male cheerleaders. Actually, most of the teams in Canada and the US are actually co-ed. It's not just a sport for girls. The other thing that people think is that it's not a very manly sport, or that it's not very hard. But in fact, the amount of work you have to put in to lift these girls in the air, throw them up, all the balance, all the strength. I had good friends that were also on different varsity sports like basketball, volleyball, and their training structure was just as hard as ours. No difference, and it really wasn't an issue to be a guy doing cheerleading. Nobody really cared. It was good. Well, obviously the guys are generally big and strong, so they can throw the girls up in the air, and it's usually a lot higher. Also safer, because if a girl's falling through the air and she hits me, I'm not really going to get hurt. A girl's tiny, but if a girl hits another girl, sometimes it doesn't end well. But the other thing is also kind of the team spirit, and the team mentality is different on a co-ed team versus on an all-girl team. When you're at a football game or when you're doing sports, there's always a mix of energy in the crowd. You have girls cheering from the crowd, guys cheering from the crowd. So it really, I think, helps in sports situations to have guys on the team too, because it kind of speaks to everybody in the crowd, and everyone's kind of feeling the energy that is most appropriate for them, or that they feel the most. Well, in Canada, the level that we competed at was level 6, which is the highest difficulty level you can compete at as a university team. The Centaurs are competing at a slightly lower level. Not to say that that's a difference in anything, really. It's just the difficulty and danger level of skills that's different. But I really want to bring some of the techniques and some of the skills that I learned in level 6 that were really good learning tools for building really high level skills, and I want to kind of bring some of those same tools, the same training techniques to this team in a kind of different context, and hopefully it'll help with training and really getting a good foundation of basic skills so that they can max out their potential in the level that they're at. Really, your whole body has to be strong. When you're lifting a girl up and she's standing on your hands or whatever she's doing, that takes a lot of arm strength just to stabilize. But to actually get her up there, your legs need to be strong, your core needs to be strong, everything needs to be strong. So my favorite exercises were things like pressing, squats, deadlifts, cleans, just putting some heavy weight on your body so that the girl is going to feel light and you're going to be able to throw her higher. I would really love to be able to do a rewind up to Cupid, which is like a back tuck directly up to one hand. That would be cool. I can do that one, and I can throw to one hand, but I can't backflip up to one hand. So hopefully this season, that'd be cool. University of Kentucky in the States, they're really, really good. They're a co-ed team. Actually, I think their team is like half guys, half girls. It's really crazy. So there's one guy or one girl for every guy, and it's amazing. You'll see like 250-pound football player-looking guys throwing girls through the air, and then they're doing backflips too. Like they're all very crazy athletic, and it's. I hope I can get there one day. Maybe we'll see. I think the biggest thing I can say, if you're hesitant about trying cheerleading, well, two things. One, nobody's gonna laugh at you. I don't think I've ever had anybody laugh at me for being a cheerleader. Most people, once you explain it to them, they're pretty excited for you. Other thing is, it's a really good team vibe. It's because you're all working towards one goal at the end of the day, having a really good routine, doing it in competition, putting all your energy in it. It's really performance-based sport, so everybody's got so much energy, so much spirit, that when you go on the floor, you've been practicing for 3 months, and everyone's bruised up, battered because they've been working so hard. You get out there, and you hit it, and you get a good score. That there's no better feeling than that. At the end of the day, you go home and party, and it's just a blast.